Joe Yabuki had a very serious issue in his juvenile days when he was boxing, and he wanted to fight Rikishi Toru so eagerly. He had to pass through a series of contests before he could get to the final bout with Rikishi. During this time, the old man Dampei abandoned Joe Yabuki and stopped training him. Joe begged him. He even went on his knees and begged the old man, but Dampei refused and started training Aoyama-kun instead. Aoyama was currently beating bigger guys and dismantling everybody in the juvenile prison. Joe Yabuki was kind of afraid of Aoyama, but Joe's opponent before facing Aoyama-kun was Matsuki. The old man told Joe that he was going to lose, but Joe didn't agree. He took a big glove, a 12-ounce glove, because he wanted to imitate Rikishi, who used a 12-ounce glove since he was a former pro boxer. Joe used it, and at the beginning of the fight, Joe was getting destroyed by Matsuki. Matsuki was beating the hell out of Joe, knocking him to the floor. Just as the old man predicted, Joe was on the verge of losing because of his pride in the choice of glove. Joe got beaten round after round and the whole crowd was laughing at him. Before this match, Joe had promised everyone that he wouldn't lose, and if he did, he'd walk out of the ring naked. So Joe kept fighting, even though he was losing. The gloves were weighing him down and he couldn't change them because the fight had already started, and, obviously, because of his pride. Joe kept getting beaten and knocked down again. When the referee began counting, Joe stood up. He started thinking about a lot of things and even cried after getting knocked down. Joe knew he had to do it for his tomorrow, and because he wanted to face Rikishi so badly, he resorted to dirty tactics. He started headbutting Matsuki, using his shoulder to tackle him, and even kicking him. Joe got a lot of points deducted, but he didn't care. He said he wanted to win by KO, so the points didn't matter. Joe was crying as he kept punching Matsuki. He hit him so hard that Matsuki was lifted off the ground. Joe beat him to a pulp and finally sent him out of the canvas. Joe won by KO in a fight that showed his raw emotion. Joe was literally crying because he wanted to avoid losing so badly, which led to his cheating. Joe is a natural brawler, and his pride would never allow him to lose. With this victory, Joe finally got the opportunity to face Aoyama in the next bout. I'll be talking about that video soon. Anyway, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.